Who is Our Calling? What does Our Calling do to help the homeless?
The nonprofit.
We care with dignity.
Our Calling.
Can't help but think about the definition of Christian.
We connect with intentionality.
Called Our Calling.
It's to Our Calling.
We build community with integrity.
Our Calling.
This is Our Calling and our podcast, a word on the streets about homelessness. So a few weeks ago, we were at a funeral for a homeless man that had died. And we're watching this family whose life is distraught and destroyed because someone that they loved died on the streets. This is a guy that lots of people, lots of agencies had poured into. And after the funeral, I'm out walking around and watching someone talk to the dad, watching someone actually prop up the mom as she's about to collapse under her grief. And someone walks up to me and we start talking, and the thought comes up in my mind that I have probably known personally, connected to over 200 homeless men and women and children over the years that have died. Now, we've known a lot more people experiencing homelessness, but probably 200 that I've known well that have died. I've had to make that terrible call to families. You know, this is the call you've been dreading your whole life. I've had to speak at funerals, and I've actually been at the bedside with people when they've taken their last breath. Homelessness sucks, and it's deadly. And there's a lot of process and understanding on how to help people and how to get them off the streets. And housing first is great for some people. Rehab is great for some people. Reconnecting them back with their family is great for some people. Long-term psychotherapeutic recovery programs are great for some people. And it's a little bit different for each person. And the goal here is to learn. The goal here is to figure out and interview and explore what we're doing and ways we can do it better. I'm not here as an expert to tell you how to do it. I'm here as a learner. And I recognize that the expert, the guy with the PhD in homelessness, is probably under a bridge right now. It's the men and women who have been suffering in this way for years. And I think we can put our minds together as believers in the Lord Jesus Christ, filled with his Spirit, guided together, using wisdom, even from some secular sources, on what we can do to help people get off these streets. And I come to this from a very personal perspective. I'm very hopeful, and then I'm excited. And we're going to be talking about the ways we use technology and what other agencies are doing. But we're also going to be looking at this and say, what have we done wrong? And what are some areas where we can learn and we can grow? And we want to explore this together. So join us as we together learn from each other how to help people get off these damn streets. This is Our Calling, and this is our podcast.